Hello, sound check. Welcome to another edition of Autodesk Learning 101. So after we learn how to insert doors, so this time around, we are going to add windows to our projects. So we are going to create also a new window type, modify its properties, and then we're going to add windows of that type to the project. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to zoom in to this portion here of my model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a window here. So to add a window, from the architecture tab, you can see here the window, this one. So I'm going to select the window. And then after that, so let's look for 610 mm, 610 mm, this one. So I'm going to go ahead and select M window 610W. And then after that, I'm going to move my cursor over the wall. So as you can see, this window is wall hosted. So if you're going to move your pointer away from the wall, your pointer looks like this. So it says cannot. But if you're going to move it along the wall, of course, you'll be able to see your window just like this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it here. The exact location is not critical, but note that the side of the wall where you place the cursor to add the window determines the facing of the wall, right? You see, okay? So I'm going to place it. And then as you can see, again, there's the temporary dimension here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the temporary dimension here on the right side. And then I'm going to enter here 600. I'm going to type 600, just like what we did on our door. So I'm going to type 600, enter. There you go. Okay. And with the window tool still active, as you can see, I'm still on the window tool. I'm going to change the type here from 610 to 762. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, and then I'm going to add again one here. So I'm going to move my pointer somewhere here. So I'm going to pick. Again, the exact location is not critical for the location or for the exercise. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the left temporary dimension here. So I'm going to select this, and then again I'm going to type 600 and then enter. There you go. Okay. So after that, I'm going to select here modify to terminate the tool. Okay. So I just placed these two windows. So in 3D view, it looks like this. There you go. So there's now my two window. So the next thing that I'm going to do is going back to my ground floor, I'm going to create and add new window types. All right, so to do that, I'm going to go ahead and select window. Okay, then after that, I'm going to select your edit type. Okay, edit type. And then I'm going to duplicate this type of window. So I'm going to select here duplicate and then change it to 900 mm W, okay, 900 mmW. So I'm going to select here OK. So as you can see, I just created a new type of this window. So it's now here on the type selector. So after I duplicate it, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change the width. Of course, after I change the name, I need to change also the width. So I'm going to type 900 also. And then I'm going to select here OK to close the type properties. Okay, then after that, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to select here modify. Now that I have created this type, so I'm going to select modify and I'm going to change this type. So I'm going to select this and then from the type selector, I'm going to select here 900 mmW. There you go. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to select now this window and then I'm going to use the copy tool. So select the copy tool and then I'm going to make sure that multiple is not checked here because I'm just going to copy this one time. So I'm going to pick somewhere here for the base point, and then I'm going to move my pointer. As you can see, there's a temporary dimension, and then I'm going to type the distance. So let's say 3000, enter. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to select here modify. Again, I'm going to put a tag here, just like what we did on our door. So I'm going to select this icon, tag by category. So I click this one, and then again, leader line is unchecked. So I'm going to pick this. I'm going to place the tag here. You can always change this tag number. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, and then I'm going to select here modify. Okay, this tag number actually is based on the type property. So if I'm going to select this door, this window, and then click the type property, as you can see, if I move my pointer down, the type mark here is 22. So that is actually the basis of the tag here. So if I'm going to change this to any number that you want, this one will also be updated. Like for example, I'm going to change that to 12. Okay. So I'm going to select here OK. So you will notice these two will change to 12 also. Okay. Right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to select again this window this time. I'm going to copy that, copy, and then this time I'm going to check the multiple. So I can copy multiple copy of the window. So I check the multiple here, and then I'm going to click somewhere here to establish the start point, and then I'm going to add another window. So let's say somewhere here. Okay, the exact location of the window is not important. So I'm going to place one here. I'm going to place one here. Okay, and I'm going to place another two here. One, two, another two here. One, two. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to select here modify. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select each of the instance in turn. So like for example, this one. So I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to change this to 600. 600, enter. Okay, and then same. I'm going to select this. So let's say here I want 600 also. There you go. So I click this 600. Click this one 600. Okay, and then with this one I click same procedure. Okay, so this is the way to change the dimension aside from moving it manually and typing the distance. Okay, and then after that, that's the exercise. So you can check that in the 3D view, and it looks like this. Okay, so basically that's how you add window. It's not that difficult. It's the same as placing your door. Okay, so all you have to do is to know the distance and to know the type of the window that you're going to insert. Okay, so again, hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, just put it on the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So once again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.